'Tisn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Ice will be most effective against this type.
You are in need of me. Allow me. Right there.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long...
Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin eats the worm, as they say.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now
and use them when the need arises.
Oh man.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seems rather on edge. What?
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
The villagers' stares are sharp as daggers. What is their intent, I wonder?
You say that, but I sense no hostility. Whatever's going on here, I don't think there is any.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. At least I go knowing I fought to the...
I've nothing to share at present. Tis a pity we must part up.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. Are you fit to travel? Then
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you. If we share our strengths, we can begin."
Okay.
a troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness fools can contract.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business you would know of our village? Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
Well met. To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose you wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. Yet naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to... I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice.
Never seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
uncommon reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear it will remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? A letter. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say, naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave me out of it. I suppose.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir.
Okay.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
No? Okay.
Well,
No, alright.
Fancy a look at my wares?
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about there's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Oh!
If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself?
what do you want?
I fear I've not. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then. What's all this about?
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both? These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Well met, sir.
Okay.
met, sir.
Oh,
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt.
This looks like it's gonna be so much fun. Okay. Here comes some bullshit. Oh, pain in the ass. That's what we call this shit right here. You little bitch. Oh yeah. Gonna have such a good time trying to do this one. Okay. Fuck. I screwed myself up. I really could have made that. Bro, I was trying to jump back onto the other one. Fucking idiot. Come on, man. Bro. Why you gotta make it to where you have to do these stupid things to get through? Okay. Yes, sir. A ladder.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit still. You'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
You're here.
Just what I was waiting for.
Thank you, sir.
Comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Well met, sir.
Well,
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh,
Oi! What are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of prey. Cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one of...
Where are the Saurians?
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
Lightning's fangs.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Har Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather... We mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Faring well, I trust?
I'm not interested.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
Gotta take opportunities as they come.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then... but of course. I surmise your majesty a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your... Do not forget that we work to serve...
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Over here, if you please.
If he asks me again, I'll claw out his eyes.
Learn a new dish.
Our soldiers need better training.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
What should I do?
If I sleep on my woes, may have a coin here.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I count him. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
I suppose 'tis so. Oh.
wasn't, patient man.
Heavens forfend, and so yourself. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me.
Living's hard, but dreams are free. The agony! Come from the spirit.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost. Where could Malcolm have gotten? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. You fond of those?
Not sure how much longer I can hold.